Right, Halloween, just around the corner, and of course we've seen pumpkin pickers out in force and preparations for trick-or-treat being made during the half-term holidays.
But this next piece takes us spooky to a whole different level. We've sent Sarah Farmer to a church in Bournemouth to find out what terrifying tales are lurking amongst the gravestones.
Well, there's a chill in the air in more ways than one here at St Peter's Church in Bournemouth. Behind me is the grave of Mary Shelley, the author, of course, famed for her creation Frankenstein. Now, the story marks its 200th anniversary since the publication this year. And to mark that occasion, they're launching a special locative app around the churchyard. Think of it perhaps as a walking guided tour, only the guide is digital. And there are some pretty dramatic scenes which open up before your very eyes. The Shelley's Heart app is a modern take on the life and relationships of Mary Shelley and her contemporaries.
And you can just select a story and then walk around with your phone enjoying the content as you go. The device will detect when you're in particular locations and it will control the flow of the story through the content, and you just pick and read and watch as you see fit.
There are 4 characters, including Mary herself, and at various points in the churchyard you can pick different twists in the plot to follow and explore.
I think the idea of combining the modern technology with the old story is something that's really apropos for Mary Shelley herself. I mean, she was the first science fiction writer. She wrote in a very sort of experimental way. Frankenstein has multiple narrators. She's doing a lot of very interesting things. And I imagine if she were alive today, this is the type of thing that she might be working on.
The vicar of St Peter's believes the story has a modern-day resonance.
When we realise that if we just demonise those with whom we disagree and those parts of ourselves that we can't cope with, there's a lot to learn from the Frankenstein story.
Moving beyond those striking Bride of Frankenstein scenes, this app aims to breathe new life into a terrifying 200-year-old tale. Well, the app is free to use and there are some moments that certainly make you jump. It's launched, of course, on Halloween, and the 31st of October also marks the start of the Shelley's Frankenstein Festival here in Bournemouth. Lots of events going on to recognise that author who truly was ahead of her time. Sally.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Be with you in a second. We're just going to have a look at some lovely weather pictures here. Oh, I did like that Bride of Frankenstein
Great
film.
Great,
that black and white
Scary.
stuff. So
no fingernails.